I think first and foremost, when you start an agency and when you start out in the world, you can aspire to be good, you can aspire to be very good, you can aspire to be great. But to be special, you have to be independent. You can go out and do great work, but to do great work with incredible heart, you have to be independent.
I know that what it has done, from my understanding of what my job is now, is that, and we say, you know, the work comes first. It's one of our primary goals. But it's because the work is the river that runs through our place. It's the thing that you can put in the middle so that you can create a society of people that you like and you want to keep safe every day, that you think you can be special with. They have something to do.
We're not selling products, we're selling brands. And I think the same is true for you. And it's building that lifetime consumer and you know, that relationship that goes on throughout the lifespan. So we take the same, you know, creative approach, but we're strategically led, data led. We're integrating everything that we've learned through the agency experience and taking the competition, which is that consultancies are, you know, taking a lot of business away from us right now. So we're driven by a lot of the same things, but the difference is, I think, fundamentally that we put creative before we put a solution, whereas consultancies put a solution and then end up with the creative.
Clients want to know what's going to work, and that's a big problem for every client, no matter what their budget size is.
See, I came from a product side for years before I joined marketing, and it's interesting because I see marketing now, it's a beautiful marriage between the two because you're able to bring a lot of the analytics, which is how am I going to achieve the targets I have at the efficiencies, which is really purely how much spend versus how much do you produce. Bring them together. So if you don't understand and look at the customer more from a journey perspective, you're going to be pushing products without really making them relevant at the right moment for the client.
Things that probably weren't as important then, but are super important now, are collaboration, a collaborative spirit, open-mindedness to more functional aspects of what we're trying to do beyond the emotion. Quick turn nimbleness, and perhaps part of all of that is a little less ego.
The other thing I think, back to the authenticity, is focusing on the consumer, right? It's about the customer, stupid, right? We all know that, but I think, again, we get caught up in our speak and our ways and we forget, and there's such a huge conversation about McDonald's always. So if you want to know what's going on with McDonald's and how people are feeling, go onto these social networks and listen to what the customers are saying and meet them where they are, which is exactly what Deborah's team did last year with bringing all-day breakfast.
The reality is we had to create a way to allow for these different services to come together so that we have the leadership, the efficiency, and the common voice to the consumer, but maintaining expertise.